Hello, my darling friends. Crystal, your dating coach. Here are 6 things you need to look for, avoid when you are looking for a partner, when you want to begin a relationship with someone. 6 things, big red flags. If they have even one of these things, it's bad news. 4 or 5, all 6, run. Because we begin a relationship with someone to be happy, to have a good time, to share life with. Not to be stressed, or someone with problems, or someone bringing us down, or someone we have to argue with. No. We can be miserable all by ourselves. We do not need to bring someone in our life to make us miserable and unhappy. So here are the 6 things you need to watch for and avoid. Number 1, temper. Do they have a temper? When you say something that they don't like, or makes them angry, do they start yelling at you? Oh, what did you say? Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Do they get really angry? Do they curse at you? That is not good. Because raising your voice, yelling at someone is disrespectful. That is not a way to have a relationship with someone, to discuss something. Okay, we all argue. Of course, we're going to argue, discuss. We're not going to, see the things the same way. You're going to have your opinion. I'm going to have my opinion. We discuss it. But there's no reason to yell. No reason to yell at someone. Because yelling for me is violent. And for me, the next step is putting their hands on you. So I would avoid someone who is yelling. Number 2. Drinking. Okay, we all drink. I'm living in Italy, so I love my wine at lunch and dinner, and so do Italians. And don't take away my pina colada. But drinking too much, if every time you go out they want to drink, they want a whiskey, before lunch, after lunch, before dinner, after dinner, or during the day, then they have a problem. They're drinking too much, and God forbid if they get drunk. Okay, we all get drunk. Once, twice. No. If they are getting drunk, when your level of tipsiness has arrived, so you stop drinking. So if someone gets drunk more than once, that is a big red flag. Do not begin a relationship with this person. They have a drinking problem. Whether they're an alcoholic or not, they have a drinking problem. Because no one should drink so much that they get drunk. Number 3, a slave to their phones. Oh, that just makes me crazy, and I've been through it. I dated a guy always on the phone. He told me for work, for business, he never knew when he was going to have a contact. But now I realize that that's not true. You have your work life and you have your personal and private life. There's no excuse for someone to always be on the phone, always checking their phone, looking at their messages, calling someone when they're with you, accepting phone calls when they're with you, looking on social network when they're with you, obsessed with their phone, a slave to their phone. No. You don't need that. You don't need a person who is not able to communicate with you without having their phone in their hand or constantly looking at their phone. Number 4, friends with their exes. Okay. You can be in contact with your ex if I'm dating you or you're my boyfriend, but you cannot meet them. You cannot meet your ex. No, you're in a relationship with me now. Meeting your ex takes away from our relationship. You can meet your ex with me together. Okay, you want to organize a double date? Fine. Your ex is having a party? You want to go? You bring me along? Okay. But no calling every day, sending messages when they're with you, telling you I met my ex last night. I'm meeting my ex this weekend. No. Too friendly with the ex means someone is still in love. Or they are still in love with their ex, or their ex is still in love. Whatever, you cannot have a relationship with this person. You need a person who is going to build a relationship with you. not having someone else that they talk to or they go out with. Yeah, friends, of course. Of course, the person you're in a relationship with one day can have friends, but not their ex. Not someone they were in love with. So friends with the ex, no. Number 5. How long have they been single? 2 or 3 months? 2 or 3 months is kind of early. Maybe you're the rebound. They're going to date you for a while, and then maybe even go back to the ex. Or too long single. 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. That's a bit of a long time. If someone really wants a relationship, I think 2 or 3 years, 5, 6 years maximum. Any longer means you don't really want a relationship. They don't really want a relationship. So don't think you are the person who's going to change their mind. Yeah, okay, it may be that way, but I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't risk dating someone who just, is newly single 2 or 3 months, or someone who's been single 8 or 10 years. Or worse, someone tells me, I've never had a relationship. I don't care if you're 20, 30, or 50, never had a relationship. How could you never have had a relationship? Even if, just lasted 6 months. No relationship? Big red flag. This is not someone you want to begin a relationship with. They never had one. They don't know how to deal with someone. They don't really want a partner. Because, of course, they dated. Of course, they had someone in their life. But they didn't begin a relationship. Why not? That's a big question. But you don't need to know the answer. Number 6. So, why do we begin a relationship? We're single. We want a relationship. Because we want to make someone to make us happier. We are already happy people. Positive, outgoing. And we want to be with someone who's fun to be with, who's relaxing to be with, who we have something in common with, who we enjoy life with. We do not want to begin a relationship with someone who is stressing us, bringing us down, making us feel uncomfortable, making us worry. No. As I said, you can be miserable all by yourself. You can be stressed all by yourself. You do not need to begin a relationship with someone who is going to make you crazy. Okay, last but not least, number 6, flirting. Flirting is disrespectful. We do not do it. So if you are dating someone and they are flirting, when you go to the restaurant, they're flirting with the waitress. When you're at an event or party, they're flirting with everyone around. They actually disappear. You're like looking for them. And you see them flirting. You bring them out on a double date or maybe with friends and they're flirting. They're flirting. Knowing that it's making you uncomfortable, knowing that it's disrespectful, but they don't care. They're enjoying themselves. They're flirting. So if they're flirting with someone, how can they really care about you? How can they really want to build a relationship with you if they're flirting with someone else? Ciao for now, my darling friends. These are 6 traits you must watch for when you are dating someone. When you are looking for a new partner to begin a relationship, to avoid. These things are damaging. And unfortunately, if they have these 6 traits, they don't change. If you have a temper, you're going to always have a temper. If you are a slave to the phone, nothing and no one is going to change you. If you are someone who loves to flirt, that's who you are. If you enjoy being friends with your ex, they are not going to change for you. And do not try to change anyone. Do not try to change anyone. You must begin a relationship. Your new partner must be someone who wants a relationship, wants a partner, wants to build something solid with you. Ciao for now, my darling friends. Give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and let me know in the comments below what traits you think someone should avoid before beginning a relationship. Mwah. Ciao.